The internet has connected the world in ways we never thought possible, but hidden in all those forums, videos, and strange websites are mysteries that no one has ever solved. Some are chilling, others are just plain weird, and all of them leave behind more questions than answers. Today we're diving into the creepiest internet mysteries that still keep people awake at night. It all started with a black image posted on an anonymous message board in 2012. Hidden inside the image was a coded message that kicked off one of the most complex internet puzzles ever created. The group behind it called themselves Cicada 3301. Their challenges included cryptography, literature, obscure references to art, and clues hidden physically across the world in places like Poland and South Korea. People who solved parts of the puzzle were allegedly recruited for something top secret, but nobody knows by who. Was it a government agency, a hacker collective, a cult? To this day, no one has revealed the truth about Cicada 3301, and new puzzles have appeared sporadically only to disappear again. In 2009, a Reddit user named Religion of Peace died, and when people went to his profile, they noticed strange coded messages hidden in his posts. These messages referred to something called Lake City Quiet Pills. It seemed to be instructions for carrying out covert operations. Some claimed it was a secret network of mercenaries coordinating through Reddit posts. Others believed it was just an elaborate hoax, but what made it creepier was that the user's obituary confirmed the man was a military veteran with experience in weapons. No one has ever confirmed what Lake City Quiet Pills really was, though. In 2015, a YouTuber named Obscure Horror Corner uploaded videos claiming to show footage of a hidden deep web called Sad Satan. The game looked like a broken, creepy maze filled with disturbing images, cryptic audio, and random jump scares, but what made people question it was the claim that the original game contained explicit and horrifying content, including references to real crimes. No one has ever found the original version of Sad Satan, and the creator of the videos later admitted he modified files himself, but that just made the mystery worse. Was there a real disturbing game on the dark web, or was it all staged? On November 22nd, 1987, Chicago television stations were hijacked by a person wearing a Max Headroom mask. During the broadcast interruption, the figure spoke in distorted audio, made strange comments, and was even spanked with a fly swatter. It lasted less than 2 minutes, but it became one of the most infamous cases of broadcast intrusion. The FBI investigated, but to this day no one knows who pulled it off or why they did it. Even though it's decades old, the mystery remains one of the creepiest unsolved hacks of all time. Back in 1996, Usenet users started noticing bizarre messages flooding the boards. They were filled with random nonsensical words like Markovian, Parallax, Denigrate. For years, people assumed it was just spam, but when researchers looked deeper, they found patterns that suggested it could have been a code. Some believe it was an early form of cryptography, others think it was a failed AI experiment, and some even suspect foreign intelligence. Whatever it was, though, the strange phrase has never been explained, and it remains one of the internet's earliest mysteries. Imagine opening Reddit and stumbling on a subreddit that looks like nothing but walls of random numbers and letters. That was A858, a long-running internet puzzle that began in 2011. Every day, an account with the name A858DE45F56D9BC9 posted long strings of characters. Sometimes it was hexadecimal, sometimes base 64. To most people, it looked like gibberish, but to a growing community of programmers and cryptographers, it became a bit of an obsession. For years, users tried to crack the codes. A few posts seemed to contain coordinates or odd bits of relevant information, but the majority was just undeciphered. Theories exploded. Maybe it was a recruitment test for a secret cryptography firm. Maybe it was some kind of strange advertising stunt, or a massive social experiment. But then in 2016, a user named Team W appeared and claimed to represent the A858 project. Their announcement stunned everyone. A858, they said, was part of a company-funded project. The company had cut funding, so the whole thing was being shut down. They admitted it was essentially a failed venture, but they never revealed the real purpose or who was behind it. Even with that explanation, thousands of posts remain completely unsolved. The subreddit has gone quiet, leaving behind one of Reddit's weirdest unsolved mysteries. In the mid-2010s, parents started noticing that children's videos on YouTube were being flooded with bizarre, creepy animations. Characters like Elsa from Frozen or Spider-Man appeared in these disturbing situations involving violence, strange medical themes. There was often drinking involved. I remember this at the time. It really creeped me out. This was kind of like the days before AI, but it was kind of like the early version of that idea, like AI making its own videos. The phenomenon became known as Elsagate though. Despite YouTube cracking down on these videos, no one has ever fully figured out who was mass producing them or why. Were they just clickbait farms? Was there a more sinister motive? Or again, was it some kind of early AI? To this day, Elsagate remains one of the strangest and most unsettling mysteries of the modern internet. In the mid-90s, fans of Pink Floyd stumbled into what looked like a hidden puzzle buried inside the band's 1994 album The Division Bell. It began when a user calling themselves Publius started posting cryptic messages on Usenet, using an anonymous remailer service. Publius claimed that if you studied the album's lyrics, artwork, and music carefully, you could uncover a riddle, and solving it would lead to a mysterious prize. The enigma deepened during a Pink Floyd concert in New Jersey when the stage lights actually spelled out Enigma Publius in flashing letters. This seemed to confirm that the band was in on this. Fans just dove in, analyzing every detail of the album, trading theories and trying to connect the dots, but then it all fizzled out. The post stopped in 1996 when the remailer service shut down. Years later, band members gave conflicting statements about it. Guitarist Dave Gilmour dismissed it as a silly record company thing. To this day, no one knows if there really was a solution or fans were chasing a prize that never actually existed. In 2015, a YouTube channel called Unfavorable Semicircle appeared out of nowhere and immediately unsettled anyone who found it. The channel uploaded thousands of bizarre videos, most with titles that were either Sagittarius zodiac symbol or random numbers. The videos themselves were stranger, distorted audio, pixelated visuals, sometimes just a dot on a brown screen. Some lasted only seconds. One silent video dragged on for 11 hours. A small Reddit community formed to investigate this, convinced it was some kind of number station, an alternate reality game, or a recruitment tool. But the videos had weird effects. Frame-by-frame analysis seemed to reveal eerie hidden images, sometimes connected to space, astrology, or even the Voyager Golden Record. Some viewers claimed the videos even caused playback glitches on devices, adding to the mystery. Then in 2016, the BBC reported on the channel. Hours later, YouTube shut it down completely. The creator stayed silent until 2022, when they finally broke cover on Twitter and claimed it was simply an outsider art project. But many still don't buy that explanation, especially since so much about the videos and their strange hidden imagery is unexplained. This one doesn't come from YouTube or Reddit's front page, but the early Wild West days of the internet. A user named Swanee McSwan shared their personal white whale story, a mystery they've never been able to solve. Back in the dial-up era, long before Google, they stumbled on a forum thread where someone posted about finding a weird piece of metal in an old ghost town near Hartselle, Colorado. The pictures showed a crumbling road sign and the shells of abandoned buildings. Curious users asked for more proof, and the original poster kept sharing photos, more ruins, more details. Here's where it gets creepy. Other people from the forum actually went to the exact location. They uploaded their own pictures from the same angle, but there was nothing there. No buildings, no ruins. It was just empty land. One user actually brought high-end metal detectors and still didn't find anything. The OP kept insisting it was real though, even citing obscure historical records about a lost town, but those records vanished as well. As the forum eventually shut down, the mystery disappeared with it. Was it just a hoax, or was there something stranger going on here? A ghost town that literally slipped out of reality. Well, I've been your host James, and I will catch you, yes you specifically, in the next video.